हरियाणा एंड पंजाब हाई कोर्ट स्टेनोग्राफर के लिए ये लीगल डिक्टेशन लेने वाली है। चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं। 3, 2, 1 स्टार्ट। It is further averred that on 25/1/2013, the deceased defendant executed a mortgage deed of rupees 4,43,000, whereby the defendant mortgaged his agricultural land, measuring 29 canals, 18 marlas, situated at village Khairpur, sub-tehsil Sitoguno, Tehsil Abhor, district Fazilka, in favor of plaintiff bank as security of the repayment of loan together with interest and other incidental charges thereon stop. It is further averred that the deceased defendant executed security documents and mortgaged his property by hypothecating his crop in favor of plaintiff bank stop. It is further averred that deceased borrowed executed letter of acknowledgement of debt and securities on dated 2011-2015 and 30/4/2018, confirming the debt and admitting the liability of the loan facilities, agreeing to repay the loan amount of KCC limit of rupees 2,63,000 with interest at the rate 10.50% per annum with half yearly rests with penal interest at the rate of rupees 2% per annum, and also agreed to repay the loan amount of AGOD limit of rupees 1,80,000 with interest at the rate of 13.50% per annum with half yearly rests with penal interest at the rate of 2% per annum. Stop. It is further averred that upon execution of all the relevant documents, the plaintiff bank made disbursement of sanctioned loan as per statement of account of deceased defendant stop. It is further averred that on 9/4/2021, the LRs of the deceased borrower Ram Pratap approached the plaintiff bank with his death certificate and requested to continue with the loan account of the deceased borrowed and also executed the letter of acknowledgement of debt and securities on 9/4/2021 by putting their thumb impressions and signature confirming and admitting the debt stop. However, the LRs of the deceased borrower failed to adhere to financial discipline of the bank stop. It is further pleaded that in the ordinary and regular course of its business, the plaintiff maintains true, proper, and correct account in respect of all the accounts with the plaintiff bank, including the account of deceased defendant stop. However, the LRs of the deceased defendant failed to repay the loan amount outstanding against the borrower Ram Pratap Stop. The LRs of the deceased defendant were repeatedly requested to make the payment of above said entire outstanding balance with up-to-date interest and other charges thereon, but to no effect. Stop. After the death of the borrower defendant, the legal heirs inherited to the estate of the deceased defendant and are liable to make the payment of the above said due amount stop. Hence, the present should stop and or.